No, seriously.
One moment, Randall.
I want to see that
Listen,
picture that you're talking
Randall,
about.
let me
I want to
finish
see
and then
that.
you can respond. Let me finish, then you can respond. I find it disturbing that you're talking to me and you're deflecting from an important conversation. I was not horrified. I was concerned. And what made me concerned was the prayer line right after these disturbing texts and pictures. What concerned me was the fact that there's people that can call you, that calling you for prayer, and then boom, they don't even know that you're posting these inappropriate things. So at this time, if you write it, you can say it. That's my concern. That right there, that's it. That's my concern. Because a 15-year-old will think maybe they want to call and talk to you about something, but just 2 seconds ago you sitting up there saying something ratchet and nasty. That's not okay, Randall. So you've got to be accountable for that. You can't gaslight that away. That's not okay. You've got kids. You've got grandkids like I do. That should be concerning, and that should be something that you understand from other people that sit here and see people flowing in. Now look at the numbers, Randall. You see the numbers? There is 363 people in here, and do you know why? Because it's on adult only. It's on adult only. That should make sense to you. Where if you have 1,500 people in your chat, whenever you go into someone's chat, regardless if they're being nice or mean, there is at least 1,200 kids that are watching you. So that is why when there's an adult chat and where the kids can't come in, you should be accountable. And you should say, I did this wrong. I repented. I did this wrong. I didn't learn. I did this wrong. I'm doing the same thing. I did this wrong. That's it. That's it. And if you truly believe in God and you truly a warrior of God and you truly want to be a better person, you change that within yourself. But don't gaslight people. I'm not stupid, Randall. I sit here and I observe people. I'm very good at that. And if you can't do that yourself, it's okay to reach out to somebody to have them do that, to have them help you. Now I'll be quiet and I'll let you go ahead and talk. But thank you for letting me finish my sentence.
You're welcome. Once again, I don't know if you noticed that your insight. That's how you see things. So I got to respect that. But I still concern insight. That's the so concerned about this picture that you're talking about. Everybody's talking about, and I didn't get a chance to see it. Can you show it?
That picture of that little girl?
Yeah, I need to see what you're talking about, or send it to me so I can look at it because everybody's talking about it, and I have never seen it yet. And I need you to read what it said.
I'm not
So
gonna.
I can know.
I can't read what it says. I
All
don't.
right. Okay. Do me a favor.
It's
Right.
inappropriate. I can't. I
Okay.
can't let that come out my
Let
mouth.
me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Can you send it to me so I can look at it?
How am I supposed to send it to you?
Are we following each other?
No, I unfollowed you after I seen all that stuff. Remember what I said about Facebook? I'm so serious, Randall. I have now listen, let me explain that to you, okay?
Wait. You
I
gave me a
have
chance.
let
I
me
gave you a
explain that
chance.
because last time you didn't let me talk a lot and you did a lot of gaslighting. Now, if I'm being respectful,
Okay.
just let me explain that real quick. I
No,
have
sis, you
3.6
said
million.
what
Let
you
me
said.
finish talking, Randall, please,
You
because I'm
said
one of
what
the
you
people
said.
where I'm OCD and I'll just keep saying the same thing over and over again until I
I
finish.
already know that.
Now, okay, exactly, because
I
I'm a
already know
very
that
good
about you.
researcher. Now I have
I already know.
3.6 million. I have 3.6 million followers, and I don't know how many are kids. So I cannot follow someone that has not been accountable or shown change or is doing the same thing. And I'm not saying that, I'm not one of the people that I don't label people. I don't do that. I don't label people, but I will tell you I'm concerned. And if I'm concerned, then I will unfollow you. That's the same thing I did to John T 2 years ago. And I'm telling you, because he had a Twitter that led to something crazy. And I blocked him because I didn't want the kids to go to his Twitter. And I understand that people are mad at me because I won't do that, but I have too big of a following. I don't want nobody to go after anybody because of how I feel about them. Now, I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. I would rather you be more accountable. I'm glad you came by so I can say what I wanted to say to you that first night before they blocked you. Because I was very upset that they blocked you because you're a grown man, Randall, and you know better. You've been married, you've been divorced, you're living your best life on TikTok, and it baffles me how these adults keep coming in to show you to all these kids that they're supposed to be protecting you from, or protecting them from you. But go ahead, Randall. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say. Thank you.
You know, you're scaring me. You keep on talking about kids. Is it something you need to share with me?
Yes, Randall. Yes, let me share this with you. I have lost everything protecting these kids on this app. You don't know that about me, but I'm gonna tell you that right now. Don't play with me about these kids. I do not play about these kids. They come first before anybody on this earth because they do not have the chance that we do as adults. They don't need to be corrupted. They don't need their minds to grow up fast. I have battled with the biggest social justice TikTok creators protecting these kids. I have been called many names. So yes, there was something I needed to tell you.
Okay.
Don't play with me because I will drop you on my live and I won't disrespect you. And I'll close my live afterwards. I don't do this for, I don't do
Okay,
this for,
let me explain to you.
I
You
don't
said
do
what
this
you
for
said.
you.
You said what you said. Let me do this. Okay? Let me do this. All right, let me do this.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys, I'm going to go offline because I do not want any of his followers to be, no offense to you guys, not saying you agree with him, but I don't benefit off of nobody's following.